Welcome back. We are doing the person on your mind readings. Thought I was ready and then I wasn't. My cat wanted to have all the loves this morning, so I'm literally just like rinsing off all of the hair. He's a long-haired white cat, so anytime he gets up here, it's like, yeah. All right, Scorpios, the person on your mind. The Five of Swords keeps showing up. So I don't know if your person on your mind, the person on your mind is in survival mode, is right now feeling like they're just surviving. Alright. The Devil. Your person's going through it right now, Scorpio. Your person's going through it right now. I just heard they might be going through a Saturn return, but I feel like your person is going through some karma. It feels like, honestly, in all aspects of life, with children, this person might have 3 children. There's like a shark eating money. So it feels like your money is being like this person is going through it. They're feeling judged. But I feel like this is judgment from, I'm getting like a judgment from the higher ups. It's almost like they're having to learn a lesson, and if the courts have called judgment, and so this person is getting a lesson. So they're going through it. They're absolutely going through it. This person might have 4 kids. 3 kids and then a newborn. There's a need, though, for them to stand up and defend themselves and to basically call back their power. I feel like this is all happening because there was a type of way that they would deal and treat people. And they're, if you can hear that crying, that's my cat. That's not a baby. I don't have a baby. My cats aren't my babies. But he's been doing that meowing thing for a few days now. See? That's Luna. My cat's under the table by my feet, so I don't know why he's doing that. What's that phrase? The roost have come home to crow. Is that the phrase? I don't know. The 4 of Cups. Yeah, this person is indulging in a lot of they're kind of indulging, and you know when you're just in a, you're like in a depressed, they don't actually understand that what they're doing is actually self-care, self-love. They think that they're just, when you become into that depression where you don't give a shit, you stop taking care of yourself physically, you stop, you just eat junk food, you're just, this girl has her boob out, she's not wearing a bra. And I'm not saying, your person is feminine or masculine, it's just the woman on the card, right? with Moon in Cancer, they're reevaluating their life and their life choices. I feel like they made a lot of choices, and they made a lot of bad choices, and not even necessarily bad choices, but choices where they weren't considering other people's feelings. They weren't considering the harm and damage it was causing to other people. And maybe this is something they did to you, right? There's even empty bottles here in the ocean, so they could be drinking a lot. They could just be overindulging in a lot of, but in that, I don't feel like it's just overindulging in unhealthy things. There is, excuse me, there is a lot of unhealthy things they're doing, but there is also, like, if you see this girl, she's like painting her nails, and so I feel like in between the negative stuff that they're doing, they're also doing some self-care, some self-love. Whether they know they're doing it or not, they are. But it's, I don't know how good that is when you're indulging in, you know, starting off with the devil. Right now it seems like they've basically laying with the devil, right? The devil energy, and they are allowing. And then this woman that's holding a baby is sitting in the chair, and she's just watching the shark with the bag of money in its mouth, and she's just watching it. She's not doing anything, she's just watching it. And the kids are in the background. One's doing homework, one's playing with its cell phone. It's almost like a mother that has tuned out, or somebody that's tuned out after something like really rough has happened. Maybe like a unaliveness, right? Let's say of the husband or of another partner, or and you kind of just tune out to life, and you're just kind of not really, you're not really doing much. You're not really even there. It's almost like you've checked back into the matrix fully and completely to a level of, yeah, no. And this person needs some love, but I feel like this person has burnt a lot of bridges. I don't feel like they're, you know, they have a lot of places to turn to. Let's see. I feel like the divine God is asking them to turn to them, and that's why they're being placed in such a deep, heavy hole with nobody to turn to. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, they're needing to, with justice. With the fire starter, the Knight of Wands, they're needing to light that fire under their ass. They're needing to light that fire, and get justice for themselves, right? But I do feel, honestly, in all earnest, with justice here, I feel like this is justice for other people, for again, it's karma. It's not what you do to other people you get right back. It's what are you giving out into the world. The world reflects back to who you are, right? If you're an asshole, you're gonna get asshole shit stuff back, right? Asshole shit stuff back. That was the worst English ever. You're going to get what you give. If you're an asshole, you're gonna get fucking slapped in the face by asshole stuff. If you're a good person, that energy comes back to you, right? And it's not just about being a good person. It's about what you give. It's about who you are as a person. Like, just being nice and saying hello. No, it's about who you are innately as a person. Okay? And I feel like this person has given a lot of fuckery and done a lot of fuckery, and that's what they're getting in return. So even though I feel like they need to stand up, and they need to get up and start taking care of themselves and doing the things that they need to do so that they can have justice, this really is justice. With the number 11 here in Libra and Venus, Your guys' energy is very quiet, Scorpios. The energy is very, very quiet. You know that silence? Yeah, with the Five of Swords again. It came out. I shuffled and I saw it like 5 times. And then it came out again with the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Cups. Saturn and Pisces. I feel like this is something you've walked away from. You've abandoned the situation. And because you've abandoned the situation, this caused a tower moment for this person, and they have fully delved deep into this devil energy. And I feel like you've gotten your fire back, and you're getting justice for the situation. Because this person right now is in survival mode. They're literally with the Five of Swords, and I feel like they're very angry. They're very angry. They're very just... They're a mixture of anger with... a mixture of anger and numbness. There's an in-between. I feel like the numbness is when they're sober, and when they're not, that's when the anger comes out. With the Eight of Cups at the bottom of this, I feel like for them, you guys were a wish fulfillment. But you guys are now going after your own wish fulfillment, because this person, you guys have the strength and the courage to move away from this and to call judgment on this, and you're heading towards your son. Yep. Yeah. Because this was something that was not, this was not okay. With the Six of Pentacles here, you're looking for something reciprocal. With the Four of Pentacles, this person would use everything in their power to use against you. Even if it was dumb, that was things that were asinine, like that didn't make any sense, things that were just, it's giving a man-child. It's giving Peter Pan syndrome, right? I'm just hearing, oh, I wouldn't have cheated on you if you wouldn't ignore my calls, or I wouldn't have talked to the girl if you were giving me attention, or come help me cook dinner, all my exes would have. Like, what? Then go back to them bitches. Why are you in my space, mucking up my energy? Why are you here? Why are you here? That's literally what I'm hearing. All these things I'm hearing in my head are just tautologies, just a repeat of the same shit in just different ways. But you've called judgment. And you're having the courage to stand up for yourself, and I feel like you have very strong boundaries. But this person is very much they're going through a really rough time. They're going through a really rough time. I'm talking about like karma has come and given them a swift kick in the balls. Like legit, no. Yeah, no. Alright, let's go into these. These are very lovey-dovey. And so I pull these, but then I go into this other, my trifecta deck, because it's more grounding. So just take these with a grain of salt, because I feel like these are more like their higher self. I don't feel like these are necessarily, especially for you guys, Scorpio, I don't feel like this is somebody that would actually come out and say this right now. But, you know, take it how it goes. Maybe these are things that they said when they were with you, and now they actually mean them. You're my greatest adventure. Yeah, I feel like this person learned a lot. This was something where they learned and you taught them a lot. And I'm healing old traumas. See? Yeah. I don't know if you can see that. I'm healing old traumas. Maybe my light is too bright. Yeah, I'm healing old traumas. I feel like this person hasn't healed from anything and ever, and now they're healing from everything, and it hit them with a boom. I feel like you guys honestly are going to be their catalyst for their first awakening. But it was an adventure because you were different. You were special. You're my lighthouse guiding me to shore. Yeah, they're using memories. Please forgive me. Yes, see? I feel like they're using the memories of you and what you talked about and the things that they learned from you. And at the time, they wouldn't listen to you. They just would say, oh, you're just a dumb blah, blah, blah. I'm not even going to say the things that I'm hearing, to be honest with you, because why repeat it? But I feel like this person literally, at the moment, took everything you said and twisted it around and made it seem like you were crazy and dumb and didn't know what you were doing, and they were smarter than you, when in reality you were way smarter than this person. And this person is now using all of those memories, all of the lessons that you taught them, all of the experiences that they had with you, seeing what and I'm not saying there wasn't any moments where you did lower your energy, because reactive abuse is real, and you know, at one time or another you get so tired that you have to, it's your body, like, it's mechanical. It just happens. I know, I've been there. But for the most part, you tried your hardest to guide this person, to teach this person. They were just not open for that. They were open for childish shit. Just not even childish shit. I have a 15-year-old that doesn't even come close to this kind of behavior, right? I made a mistake. I feel like this person made a lot of mistakes, right? A lot of mistakes. And I feel like this is justice for you guys. But this person is going through it. Whoa. I'm creating a more stable foundation. Yeah, like I see, they're evaluating. Rose. My love for you never fades. I promise you, you're not alone. That's funny, because as soon as I said that, I heard I was alone while you were around. I'm having trouble forgiving myself. Yeah, there was a lot of trauma that went on here. I'm rediscovering who I am. And then we got, please don't give up on us now. I feel like this is something you left a long time ago, to be honest with you. This is not something, at least for most of you, there could be a few of you that are still interested, but for the most part, I feel like most of you have moved on from this, and it's been a minute. I don't even feel like this is, again, for some of you, I don't feel like this is new. I feel like this has been someone you dealt with for a while, but there was a lot of fucked up shit that went on here. And a lot of gaslighting, a lot of manipulation, a lot of making you feel like you were crazy. You pushing your boundaries because you thought that maybe this person just needed more space. You becoming unbecoming of who you are because you just didn't understand what was happening. It was a series of, what is happening here? I don't understand. Like, there's so much confusion, and it almost felt like it was not real. I know it's a distraction from your pain. And in that moment, I didn't care. Yeah, I told you, whenever you would talk to them, they didn't care. They didn't care what you had to say. Whatever it is that you had to say, whatever it is that, you know, if you caught them in lies, if you caught them in, you know, infidelity, they didn't give a fuck. They didn't care about anything at the time. It took time and karma to come back and for them to feel what they did. You are not a part of my plan. Yeah, I feel like this is you guys to them, to be honest with you. I don't feel like this person is part of your guys' plan. I feel like this was a very hard lesson for you guys. And I feel like for a lot of you guys lost a piece of your innocence that you really wish you hadn't, but I think was necessary. This was the type of person that you had never kind of dealt with to this capacity, and it made you see things in a different way, but it did kill, or it did unalive a piece of your innocence, a piece of a way that you looked at the world. I never used to look at you that way. Yeah, this person was so shut off. Look, I am grateful for the spiritual lessons. That even though they felt something, they had suppressed it, and it would actually make them angry when they would feel it. So they suppressed it. And now that they're away from your energy, it's like being in the dark. It's literally like having no sun. I feel you leaving me behind. Yes. Yep. Let's get one more, and then I'll get you guys some passion. Try something you've never done before. Your soulmate loves and accepts you and respects you unconditionally. I feel like there's somebody new coming in, guys. And they're asking to try something new. Something new. You guys deserve to be loved, and you deserve to be loved without the heartbreak. Love is not necessarily without pain, but this is not growing pains, right? Learning each other, making mistakes because you don't know each other, right? This is destruction at its finest by choice, active choice, right? This is somebody who sees beauty and light and wants to crush it, and then later misses the beauty and the light. Once you've left and you've repaired your light and you're bringing your beauty back, and everything that got dimmed because of what they were doing was working, whether you were on offense or not, it was working. You can't keep your light when somebody continually is, I was gonna say shade, but that doesn't make any sense, but I guess it does. Like, yeah, shaving down your light. I don't know why they're trying to use that. And then go slow, take time to get to know each other. This is with the new person. There's somebody else that's coming in. Somebody that's going to love you very much the way that you love. Alright, let's get you guys some oracle cards or just some guidance cards. Diana, focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions. Focus on your target and you will make your mark. Yes. Yeah. If you are calling in love, if you are calling in business, whatever it is that you're calling in, stay focused on what it is that you're calling in. Because I do feel like you guys are calling in a new respectful love that's going to be just a different, just to them how it was a new adventure because they had never met anybody like you. This person that's coming in, I feel, is going to be a new adventure for you because you've never met anybody like them, and it's going to be a good adventure, right? Inner goddess Aphrodite, awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciation, and appreciating your divinity. Yeah, it's coming back. It's just slowly, right? Just slowly, because you're allowing yourself to say it's okay. I feel like your guys' anxiety, but also your I can't think of the word. Basically, your anxiety. Your body is in like your body went through a state of like anxiety shutdown, and so now it's starting to finally pick back up and awaken, and you're able to little by little release that anxiety, if that makes sense. Make sure you guys are doing your salt baths, meditation. Remember, whenever this, like the shoulders, release and tell your body it's okay. It's okay. Your nervous system is shut down. It was shut down because when it goes through trauma like that, it tends to shut down because it doesn't feel safe. So you're basically like, your body is like in a ball, like when you're gonna get into a car accident. So slowly but surely, allow yourself to just release, because you're safe now. And it's not that you're safe because this person might never come back, but you're safe because now you understand and you know that you'll never allow something like this around you or to happen again, right? Okay, Scorpios, I love you guys so much. I'm gonna leave this here. I will see you guys soon. Bye.